What a batting effort we have seen today from Glenn Maxwell.
It was a great effort. I mean, when someone you are chasing 225 or 223, you usually think that you can defend this more often than not. You would do it. But you have to say that Maxwell did go distance both with the ball and with the bat.
Naughty.
Yeah, he thought about it.
Very naughty.
It was
very hard.
Yeah, it was an outstanding innings, and we saw him scoring a double hundred in World Cup. But today also 104 of just 48 ball, and some of the shots were staggering.
Right.
The one which he to Prasidh Krishna, the couple of hits that he hit over point, and those are very good balls. I mean, you don't hit those. You don't see that too often in cricket. On the back foot, someone hits it or for a six over a point or over a cover, but some mammoth hitting by Glenn Maxwell.
We're keeping account. Yeah? This is almost like a drinking game. We're keeping account. But listen, we spoke about Gaikwad and the fact that he had scored a brilliant 52 ball 100. And for Glenn Maxwell to get 105 balls lesser is staggering.
Well, but if you look at it, how often do you see these kind of hundreds in one match?
Yeah.
And both the batters would have felt disappointed, isn't it? Like if you finish on the losing side, in spite of scoring 100, in spite of batting the way you've been batting. So today, just that Australia, when that 20th over was given to Maxwell, they created a scenario for themselves.
Yeah.
But in both the scenarios, like how Parthiv was mentioning, Maxwell was the guy, and he was possibly the guy who Australia would have hoped to stand up today and put up a show like how he does. And Maxwell was on today, and if Maxwell is on, this is what you see.
Yeah, because what we're talking about is that in the first innings, Matthew Wade threw the ball to Glenn Maxwell, had 1 over of Kane Richardson left, but threw the ball to Glenn Maxwell to bowl the last over of the innings, and that went for 30 runs because Gaikwad was just in that kind of form. So I guess when Maxwell came out to bat, from the first ball you could see the intent that he felt he was 30 in minus. Yeah. So he had to build that up. But this is not a Gaikwad kind of innings. Gaikwad, we know, got 20 of his first 20 and then accelerated. Glenn Maxwell was accelerating from pretty much the dugout,
Yeah, usually Maxwell also doesn't, bat that way. Whenever we've seen Maxwell, we've seen him, slogging the first ball out of the park. So he usually bats that way, and whenever it comes off like this. But he definitely has that quality. He has that six hitting ability, and just hitting those different angles of the ground, different areas of the ground where you usually don't have those fielders, like between a square leg and a fine leg, where even a stumps ball which he hits it for a six like Surya does. Those unconventional batters are very difficult to bowl to, and Maxwell is definitely one of them. He has the ability to hit, just stand still to spinners. He doesn't use his feet as much, but he gets a very good base whenever he's trying to hit those balls. And today, whatever he was hitting, it was just going out of the ground.